criticize that candidate if eventually he doesn't perform creditably well. A lot of issues, Austin, and if we begin to talk about it now, we might not live here. But the most important thing is that somehow we have to move forward, and I'm happy the minister touched on a lot of very, very salient issues when he addressed the AGM today. When the AGM got started. So I for once believe that we have the potentials, the talents are there, the players are there. While the players are moving, we've been shortchanged in terms of the level of administration, and we just hope that the Amanju-led administration can get it right, because we have some brilliant guys in the executive committee.
That's right.
We hope that they get it right. They institutionalize the Nigerian Football Federation such that anybody who comes there will not have any problem moving forward. The problem we've had in the past is that once in a while somebody will come and perform so well and he leaves. The following regime, we crash all the achievements. So we need to put the structures should be put in place in the Nigerian Football Federation, marketing-wise, like Chief Onigbide said, the grassroots department, the technical department. What kind of playing pattern do we, evolve for the national team? These are very, very important issues, and if we don't get it right, then. We might go back to the dark ages.
I totally agree with you. At least I was trying so hard not to laugh when we were trying to explain how someone that came third will get a job ahead of the first and the second. I was saying maybe because 3 is bigger than 1 and 2. Let's just go light on that. But now we want you to join the conversation, because we're about to dissect all that went down at the 71st Annual General Meeting of the Nigerian Football Federation. On Twitter, we're channels_sports, and on Facebook, we're channels like sports. You can join the conversation right about now. Yemi, I'll come straight to you. Not much said today. They passed a vote of confidence on the leadership of the NFF led by Mr. Amanju-led. And I like this part because we've been saying women's football needs some attention, and they said the Congress approved the executive committee should commence the process of constituting new boards for the Nigerian National League, Nigerian Women Football League, and the Nationwide League. That's basis of our football. Very, very important.
It's very key. We need to get going. We need to be on the move. We need to get things right, with all of those bodies that you've mentioned. And it's not only appointing people, they're appointing people who can do the job and get this thing on the running. Chief Onigbide was saying in some of those things, he said, government has its own parts.
That's right.
But the administrators, 60% of everything is with them. And if you put the right people in places, they'll get the job done. Former South African coach, former Brazil coach, Carlos Alberto says, am I going to teach a football player how to head the ball, how to control the ball? Those are the things they would have learned as they progress through the ranks. So if a guy is a professional footballer and he didn't learn all of those things, he didn't progress through the ranks, he didn't pass through the right set of people, you have people who have a stunted growth, and that won't help Nigerian football. So all those people in the lower cadres, we need to put the right people there, get the job done, and all the internal issues being sorted out, leadership issues, a lot of the whatnot. I hope everything will be sorted and we'll move in the right direction. Like I said, I agree with Onyewuchi. We have the right set of guys there, and I hope that they'll make the situation right for Nigeria.
That's it.
By appointing the right people in the right places.
Because only the player that is in the NNL that has some good quality will advance into the MPFL, and if he's good at that level for him, he's expecting that it's better for him where he's advancing to.
I agree with you, but you see, there's little or nothing the Federation can do about this report. The NNL, the Nationwide, and the NWL, they have to conduct election. It's not by appointment. And the members, that's the clubs in the NNL, will have to appoint whoever is going to run. The same thing with the league and the Nationwide. But the bottom line here is that there is a marketing department in the Nigerian Football Federation. We have said it time and time again that especially women's football, has been going down, and it's reflecting the way the results we've been having in recent times on the African continent. We failed to qualify for the Olympic Games. Some countries that usually quiver when we play them.
No, now they
are
stand
full
tall,
of
yeah.
confidence. So it shows that the gap is reducing, and you have to do something very fast. The only way out is to ensure that our league is very, very vibrant. And there are several corporate organizations that are gender sensitive. You can leverage on that. Put the right, like Yemi said, the person who should head the women's league should be somebody who can attract corporate sponsorship. We are tired of board members, just there every year doing nothing. You must pull your weight, and that's what we've been saying. All the federations, you must pull your weight. You must bring corporate sponsorship. We had it in the past, so why are we not progressing? If we had a soft drink giant in the past, sponsoring women's football, why can't we get such giants to partner with women's football and ensure that these women play regularly? We've had issues of clubs not being able to honor home games.
Yeah.
And the state governments are all they are all crying that there's almost, so they don't even care about what happens to women's football. So if we get the right people there and attract sponsorship, then we'll get back to where we used to be in the past.
Let me just read this one, and that came out of the NFF AGM. It says Congress endorsed a motion that future candidates for seats on the NFF Executive Committee must either be past or serving members of the committee or past or serving members of the Congress. My colleague Yemi Adebayo and I, this one got us talking even before we got on air because it's debatable.
Well, there are a lot of issues about this, and I hope in the days to come we're not going to have. It's going to be interesting because when you look at all of these issues, it sets the groundwork for issues that will arise later. When I'm looking at this one, and I don't know the motivations behind this, but definitely it's going to exclude some people that will be interested in getting into those positions later on. So probably that might be the areas where, I've read through the communique, and I think this one is what really stands out. And I don't know if I should be bold enough to say we're going to see fireworks, but it does leave out some people that might be interested getting on board. The present football family, anybody outside that circle, it might be very hard if you have ambition in football.
What are they trying to achieve with this? I'm trying to get the objective.
No, this thing, is political. Last year, the CAF president Issa Hayatou did something almost similar. When he reduced the age limit for anybody aspiring to be CAF president, knowing fully well that that could have disqualified him. So I think sometimes people who are involved try to protect their own interests. There are some set of people that that are also powerful, that they also try to protect their interests. But you see, the AGM. I've monitored these AGMs, the past editions in the past. We don't really tell ourselves the truth.